want to create an ecosystem for Turkish economy to have sustainable development, especially in capital markets, because the share of capital markets to the gross domestic product is really low in Turkey compared to the emerging countries or developed countries. It's 15%, but banking in Turkey is more than 80%. So we have to develop the capital markets, and Istanbul Finance Center project will develop the capital market because we are working on a legislative basis to develop capital markets, and we are looking for the new horizons in the agenda. And we believe we need to catch up for the other financial centers. We believe Istanbul is not at its best potential. Istanbul has a huge potential to come up.
Now, there are only about 400 listed companies on Turkey's main stock market, the Bursa Istanbul. What's being done to help more companies access public financing?
In Istanbul Stock Exchange, we call Bursa Istanbul, there is private market, which is for the SME companies to be listed, which does not fulfill the requirements for initial public offering. So it's like a matchmaking market. And secondly, in Bursa Istanbul, there is a developing SME market. So it's already there, but the problem is that, as you say, there are only about 400 companies, because from the demand side, the SMEs and the producers does not want to go to equity market because they do refrain, because they don't want to share their information. And also from the supply side, there are some regulatory framework that need to be fitted. It may create some cost on them. And also, there is not much equity-based culture in Turkey.
Right, I was going to come to that when we look across Turkey, there are many people who are investing in gold, investing in foreign currencies and in cryptocurrencies, but there is not so much of a tendency to invest in equity markets. How do you plan to change that?
First, we need to change some structural things. So financial literacy, because people do not know the equity markets. In order to understand what's going on, as a finance office of the presidency, we are going on a survey. What are the reasons, what are the limitations? High esteemed President Recep Tayyip Erdogan in September explained that finance office working on a general survey with the 5,000 households generally in Turkey to represent the general economic structure. And when we analyze the results of that survey, we will be able to develop some policy frameworks to change that structure.